for a few to join us. Right, I'm going to start off since there's one or two of you there. Today, the box I'm going to be unboxing is the Dram Team. Hi Nazia. The Dram Team is a whisky subscription box. I believe they're based in Scotland. Yay! So, as if you know, I like my whisky. And if any of my friends and family watch this, they also know I like whisky. Personally for me, I always watched like my Uncle Sam drinking whisky. It was just something that was done. Didn't sit and have a full bottle of it, and it was a wee glass, a wee nice glass every now and then. And so I've smelt all the different whiskies, and he used to go and he'd do the tasting properly, officially in the big area, and he had a certificate and everything, which was brilliant. So I was really excited to get this, because if he was alive still, this was something I would definitely have got him. And especially since I had a wee sneak peek on their Instagram, and I know it's not this one, but previous month they had Glenmorangie. If you haven't tasted Glenmorangie and you like whisky, you need to taste it. It's for up Moray Firth, which is, if you look on the map for Scotland, it's way up here, and it's like Elgin, Lossiemouth, Birkhead, Hopeman, I'm sure it's called Hopeman, and Forest, and lovely area. It's one place that you, if you've not visited, you need to go up. And when you're driving up in the car up to Moray, you can smell the whisky smoke things. I forget what they're called. But anyway, right. Tell you about the prices. The Dram Team monthly sub or quarterly is £27.50. It's UK only, and they're dispatched within the week when you're ordered. But if you've already subscribed and this is say your second or third month, your box will be shipped out after the week after the payment's been taken. The payment is taken on the 15th. And the subscriptions are from Scotchy Scotch, which is mainly single malt Scottish whisky. They then have the worldwide whiskies, which will be from the best for Ireland, Japan, Canada, I think New Zealand was also on the list, there's quite a few. And then you have the Incredible Indies, which is from independent distilleries, bottlers, distilleries. They also do gift subscriptions as well. You can buy a single box. They've actually run out of that at the moment though. It's called Sibling Sippers, free Scotch pairings, and it's £32.50. You can also get a starter box with a book, which is basically what I'm going to be unboxing, but you get a book with it, and that's for £42. And the book will tell you more information. Your gift subscriptions for 3 months is £89, 6 months £175, 12 months is £345, and there's no taxes or taxes. That sounds like I'm saying about a cab. No taxes or delivery because it's all included. The Dram Team is actually made up of 3 men: Chris, Greg, and James, also known as Jay, I believe, because that was put J-A-Y next to his name. Chris is the founder, CEO of whatever needs doing, which I thought was hilarious that he's put that. There's Greg, who is actually his own blog owner, and he's the whisky expert for the Dram team. His blog is Great Dram, I think it was. And James and Jay is basically your all-round tech guy. He's there for the stats and fixing anything. And we do have a discount code, I've already got this. BoXession, all capitals, 25% off if you're taking a subscription. So it'll make your subscription only £20. Or if you want to buy one of the gifts or the gift subscriptions, you can get £5 off by using that code. So the box came by DPD, was delivered. Unfortunately I had a hospital appointment, so I had to ask my neighbour to take it in for me, and I did let DPD know where to put it. They took a photo of the door and everything to make sure I knew exactly who took it in, which I thought was brilliant because there's no way nobody stealing my whiskey. And it came in the plastic DPD bag in this lovely big long cardboard box. I did try to open it to see how hard it was, just in case, and I'm glad I did, because it has, on the cardboard box is all these sticky bits, and sometimes they're real pain to get through. And once you take off the cardboard, you have this beautiful black and gold box, and there's a little card. Dear Jasmine, thanks so much for taking a look at our little box of whiskies. I really appreciate it, have fun sampling them, and look forward to seeing the unboxing video. Best wishes, Chris, the founder. Also, another thing I'll point out to you in case you go on the website, there is a few spelling versions of whiskies, as you probably already know. In Scottish we have our own way of spelling it compared to the Irish and some others. Not always just sit, what way is it we spell it again? Just end up fighting yourself. Try to get this out of the box, and it doesn't want to come. Oh, there we go. So open up the box. So that was 2 hours. So definitely well packaged. I love the box. Pictures of the barrels are beautiful. And we'll open it this way. So in your subscriptions like this, the one, you get 5 25ml, so these ones here, and these are high quality whiskies which can range, with the full bottle RRP being anywhere from, I think it was, oh what was it, I think it was for 50, no, for £25 to 80, I think it was, the ones, yeah, £25 to £85 the big full bottles RRP are. And for the 6th one, this one here, that can have the full bottle can have the RRP anywhere from, I think it's 180 up to £300. So good whiskies. And these little things are your cards, note cards, so try and take that off, bring them out. And I'll just go over what whiskies we've got. We've got Douglas Lane Old Particular Strathclyde 20 single grain Scotch whisky. It's a 25ml and it's 50.6 volume. Then we have the same but Strathclyde 26, and that is a 55.5 volume. Then we have Speyburn, which has been aged 10 years and it's single malt Scotch whisky, and that's 40%. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to put the wee tasty cards right at the right bits so I can give you the proper information. Don't want you to be given the wrong information on them. Next one is Speyburn, which has been aged 15 years. And Springbank, aged 10 years. And the final one, the sixth one, is Springbank aged 18 years. So take the first one out. Try not to drop everything, as I have a bad habit of doing, as we know. So the first one, this one here. Try to see. Yep. It's very clear, isn't it, that one? Usually comes in a lovely big bottle, like this. My luck, I can't open these. Oh, no, I did. Woo! Yay. Oh. It says for your smelling, you should be able to smell fragrant and sweet candy floss with toffee apples and cream fudge. Now, I'm just putting the tiniest bits out because like my little one's still up and I do not want to be falling about the floor because these are very strong. Now with whiskies, if you're tasting them, it's usually you taste like so, but in a proper glass. Mine is not a proper glass. There's certain shaped crystal ones you can get for proper tasting. You taste it like that and then you add some water, but the water must be room temperature because if it's too cold it can muck up the flavours and things. I can smell the sweetness now that's in the glass. Well, it's one to put hairs on your your chest. Oh, that is lovely. Syrup with a coconut milky cereal and warming spicy character. I definitely got the spice. That's one. I know it's a good bottle and a dear bottle, but soon I get a bad chest, not from asthma, but just, you know, when you've got a cold and you can't get rid of it. I love a good toddy, which is whiskey and honey and hot water. Make sure I've not missed anything. The next one is the Strathclyde 26 one. This phone likes me sometimes and other times it just doesn't. And the information for that one is here. So you can see the difference in colour in these ones. It's not much, but there is a big difference. Well, for me there's a big difference, but that's me. Hope I'm not boring you, the one person watching me at this second. Did have a few and everybody's left, I've got bored. Oh, I can definitely smell the banoffee pie. Spiced butterscotch. It's really nice, that one. I do like that one. I think I could sit and have a wee half and a wee pint. And that is a thing, just in case anybody's wondering. You sit with a wee whiskey and a wee half pint. And that's you sorted. Next one we have is Speyburn, which has been aged 10 years. I'm just going to take a wee drink so I can still taste things. Right, so Speyburn, aged 10 years. Oh aye, the card is definitely right. It says for the smell, for your nose. It's a fresh, clean with a hint of lemon, and I can straight away smell the lemon. Medium body with hints of toffee and butterscotch. I wonder. Put a wee bit too much in the last time, so just trying to get it away so I can taste this one. I can taste the toffee, but to me it tastes a wee bit more like, you know, that burnt toffee taste. So, yeah. I will be getting my partner to taste these as well and see what he thinks, see if he has the same, he can taste the same notes and smells. So that's our first 3 down, which is the 2 Douglas line ones. Yeah. 2 different numbers and colours, and this is Spayburn 10 years, which I just tasted. Next up we have Spayburn, which has been aged 15 years. So again, as I said, in colour you'll notice a slight difference between the two. So this is your 10 years and your 15 years, and the flavours will also be different as well. Spayburn 15 years. 15 years. Just making sure I've got the right ones. Dark chocolate, spicy notes, raisins, zesty citrus fruits, vanilla. This is times I wish my Uncle Sam was still here. He'd have these all done without looking at the cards. He's tiniest little bit in, so I don't need a lot to be able to taste it. Oh, I can smell the vanilla. A few of the ones I can't taste. Some of the things that they say should taste like, but I can taste some of them. So that's quite good. That one's a lot smoother, I'd say, and spicy and smooth. I know you're probably like, how can it be spicy, but it's spicy. Right, next one is Spring Bank 10 years. Orchid fruit, hint of peat, vanilla and malt. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to drink it or clean things with it, this one, or stick it on my body. It's a weird smell. I don't know what it is. Get me taste. Remember, I'm just telling you how I personally taste them. What notes and things I can taste and smell. Obviously it'll be different for yourselves depending on your palates and such. Okay, I don't like that one. Personally, oh. that's the 10-year Springbank one. And now we have the Springbank, aged 18 years. So your 6 Dram comes in like this because the bottles are, whiskey's more expensive. Oh hi Hayley, sorry I don't know if I've seen you commenting earlier. Rich and creamy. I don't smell the vanilla. There should also be a ripe fruit, marzipan, followed by a hint of sherbet, almonds and strawberry smell. Yeah, it is thick and oily. Yes, licorice. I can definitely taste the licorice. Yep. I think they definitely have the cards down. Fair enough, some of the notes I'm not tasting myself. But then again, I'm sitting trying them all at the once for you to see. But I think it's brilliant, especially for a whiskey lover or someone who's been away and likes to try different ones. As I said, you've got your Scotchy Scotch box, which is single malt Scottish whiskies. You've also got your worldwide, which are high quality from Japan, Canada, New Zealand, USA and some others. Then there's the Incredible Indies, which is independent bottlers. And I will just go back over the prices as I put these back in for you. So a monthly subscription or quarterly is £27.50. Yep, so it's not exceedingly dear, especially for the quality and brands of whiskey that you're getting to taste. Especially if it is somebody who loves whiskey, it lets you taste it before you buy it, and there's at least a good wee half to sit with. Know that you're going to need much with them because they're full of flavour and so many notes and everything. It's just beautiful. They do only send to the UK, unfortunately, at the moment. It's dispatched within the week after you've ordered, and then every month after that, as it gets delivered, it will be delivered after the billing date, which is on the 15th of the month. And as you've seen, it contains 5 25ml whiskey bottles. Well, these little bottles of whiskey, which are full bottles have an RRP of £25 to £85. Then your last 6 Dram, this one, has an RRP of anywhere from 180, I believe it is, to 300. I do have it written down. 125 to 300. So you're getting a taste at a really high quality one, which means if you've been thinking about getting some bigger ones, bigger brands, your whiskey, but you're like, I don't really want to fork out that type of money on a bottle of whiskey that I'm probably not going to drink, because there's just no point in it. It's like when we get beauty samples or whatever, you really want to taste things before you spend that type of money, and this is the perfect way to do it. Like, I'm not kidding, if my Uncle Sam had been alive and I'd gotten this, I'd have been the favourite. I'm just joking. Obviously nobody'd be the favourite more than our wee Samantha or Auntie Wendy, because they'd fight at it. But aye, he loved his whiskey, and for the prices it's really, I don't know how they do it, especially the type of whiskies they're using. It should be a lot more money wise, and the design and the packaging and the free delivery, they're really, they must be doing their sell out of money. That's the only thing I can see. But yeah, their single box, the sibling sippers, free Scotch pairings is £32.50. These are in the gift area on their website. You also can get a starter box with a book, which is £42. You can buy gift subscriptions, so 3 months is £89, 6 months is £175, and 12 months is £345. There's no taxes or delivery because it's all included. You can use the code BoXession, all in capitals, BoXession, and this gets you 25% off your first box of your subscription. So whether you take the monthly or quarterly at usually £27.50, but at the BoXession code will take it down to £20. So £20 for that. Like, seriously, if you aren't already ordering, you really should be. Just go order. Or if you want to buy it for someone else, it will take £5 off any of the gift boxes, so the single box, the starter box, or the gift subscription. Whether it be 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, it will take £5 off for you. As I said before, the Dram team is run by three men, and I just want to say a massive thank you for sending this box to me, for letting us at BoXession here review your box, and I hope people are going to go and order this, because I think I'll just need to, and if I don't, I know a lot of my friends will, because there's not very many of us who don't drink whiskey. I think maybe my mum doesn't. I don't really know, I don't drink with my mum. But nearly every day I know how we drink, and look, everything goes back into its wee box, nice and clean, perfect for photography. Just the only thing, the bottles are open. So if there's no one with any questions at the moment, I'm going to go and let you get back to your normal day lives, and if there's any problems or any information you'd like, just leave a comment or message BoXession on our page, and we'll get back to you as fast as we can. Thank you.